let me tell you about my life. Life for me has been like a roller coaster, ups and downs. Too many. Uh, I was at the peak of the business, and we had various occasions where I had to really get into big debts, and life was not that easy for me. Though I was born in one of the richest family, one of the most affluent family, where I never saw any trouble or any financial problems at all. But unfortunately, my father passed away when he was just 42, and I had to leave my education. I was in the final year of my graduation, and join his business without knowing what really business means. Ultimately, ended up in heavy losses. It came to a stage where I really thought that is it worth living this kind of life, and I was in a kind of depression and totally desolated, and I was not able to really think what I should do further. And fortunately, I met one of my father's friend, and I explained him about the problems that I had, and he said, why don't you start marble and granite business, which he was in. And he said, I'll supply you marble on credit, take it up with that and grow your business. And within about 5-6 years time, I was one of the biggest marble dealer in south of India, supplying to various places, I started even exports. We set up offices in US. We had offices, 3 locations in Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and New Jersey. Very successful export, almost 100 containers a month is what we are exporting. And subsequently, due to my the family problems that were there, when wealth is created, the problems also come with it. And I had to leave business again because I didn't want to get into those kind of frictions with my family. I just left business and came out, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to get into the same business again. So almost for 2 years with no business, sitting at home, trying to figure out what I should do, how I should do, what it could really take me to. 2 years later, I just got an opportunity to get into the real estate, and we were able to develop a lot of good real estate, high-end residential projects in India and various parts of India, mainly focused on Coimbatore and Chennai. And the high-end residential projects were the high-end residential projects because of the various government reasons here in India, the GST, the demonetization, the real estate regulatory authority, all this came in, and the residential projects went into real red, and we are really into trouble again. And the pandemic further almost stopped the entire business. So that is the time when I was really wanting to take a retirement from the business, a semi-retirement from business, and leave my business to my children. I got myself involved more into charitable work, social service. I took over as president of one of the community schools that we are running, which schools and colleges, almost 4 institutions we have with 6,000 students. And I was doing very well in that, but unfortunately all this brought a break again to my life. And I thought, I had 3 options with me. Either I continue with my business and support my business, which was the need of the hour, or take my passion of doing charity and charitable work, or continue as a president of the institution and serve the institution. But I was totally confused how I should go about. And all the 3 demanded a lot of my time and efforts, and I did not know how I should take it forward. So I decided, let me stick on to one. But what is the one which I should take was a big confusion. In the meantime, I came to know about this Buddha CEO Foundation and the breath mindfulness meditation. This is the 3rd session I'm attending of 40-day session. The first session was off and on I used to attend, and just few days, might be out of 40 days, I had hardly attended about 8 to 10 days or 12 days probably. It really didn't hook me onto the program. The second, after the program was over, I thought it's something really working for me. I'm able to really focus on things, and I'm able to get some clarity of things. So I decided to attend the second program again. The entire 40 days I was seriously attending, probably sometimes even forced myself to attend. Sometimes really, I thought that this is something really working for me. And it did a miracle to me. I decided that why not do all the three instead of just handling one job, either my business or the institutions or the charitable work that I was doing. I decided to go into for all the three instead of giving it up. And I was able to find time for all the three of it. It's not alone all these three. I was able to find time for my music classes, which I've been wanting to do from childhood, but never found time for it. So it's not alone three. The fourth one also came in, and I'm enjoying everything. Earlier, it was like I was forcing myself to do something which was not really passionating me. But slowly, I started enjoying everything that I was doing. And all the credit I would just give it to the meditation, the breath mindfulness meditation that brought in a lot of clarity to me, a lot of passion into me. I had real good sleep. The sleepless nights, I remember, I was almost, though I was sleeping, my mind was very active all the time. And it was the morning when I got up with a heavy head all the time. Nowadays, I have fantastic sleep, great positive vibes, positive thoughts, and I'm able to do whatever I really want to do. Just to cite one of the manifestation session, I was just thinking that I should get into a plotted development in real estate instead of going in for residential apartment and building the villas and whatever I was doing, which required huge investment and time. And I didn't have in the liquidity to, though we are sitting on huge assets, and which was not saleable in the present condition. And lack of liquidity did not allow me to buy a land and get into a plotted development. So I just was speaking to one of my friends, and he said, I have a piece of land for 50 acres of land, and I would like to sell it. But I didn't have the money to buy that. So I told him that, why don't we get into a joint venture and do something together? Few days later, he just called me and said that I would like to discuss about this further. And within probably 1.5 hours of meeting, we were able to conclude the deal. And we are jointly doing a plotted development, which I manifested during my meditation session, and it really came true. So I could say that I've heard of miracles happening, but now I could see miracles happening in me. And all this is because of the meditation and the focus and the concentration that I am able to give to my business, to my profession, to my passion or thoughts. And I'm able to really focus on things, really take the right decisions at right time. I'm 63, and at the age of 60, I thought I should retire and give my business to my children. But today I'm back into the business with more vigor, more enthusiasm, more cheer and happiness. And the retirement is out of my mind now. This is what, and the other thing is, during my manifestation session, since I was involved with the education institutions, I thought, why not take the meditation session to the students during this pandemic time? It will really help them. The students are the ones who are most stressed at present, with the schools not running or the colleges not opening, and the students, students are always, they want to meet people, they want to greet people, they want to see around, a lot of activity happening. go to the college and really do a productive thing. But the pandemic is almost locked them inside the house, more on the online studies, which is really not helping them. And I could see a lot of students getting into kind of depression because of they're not wanting to do what they are not able to do whatever they want to do. So I thought, why not take this meditation to my institutions? So I just proposed to Chandra sir that I would like to take this, and this Chandra sir also readily accepted for that. I was just thinking that instead of just taking it to my own institution, can it be on a larger scale? And next day, during the meditation session, I proposed again, and Chandra sir said that why not we take it to masses instead of just limiting to your institution. And I just started working on it myself, Chandra sir, his team, Balasundram, we all started working on it. And to our surprise, we had record 6,000 registrations for the first session of students. And the response was fantastic. It was very satisfying to see that students in that big number wanting to get into, and this was just within probably within 2 weeks time is what we had to work around. And we are able to really do a great job. It was one of the most satisfying moments for me. Having said that, meditation is really helping me to be more positive, more proactive towards my life. I'm able to really think very positive, a lot of positive vibes, and I'm really able to focus things much better. I've been in meditation almost for 10 years, but never really took it seriously. I used to go to a lot of meditation centers for 10 days, 20 days, 21 days programs, 27 days program, all over the world, in various parts of the world, but never got really hooked to meditation, or never took it very serious rather. And this 40 days really, I look forward for the next day morning to start my meditation. It's fantastic. It's almost 10 years what I could not really understand what meditation is brought me into the real meditative mode. And the other thing which I would like to mention here, that nowadays I take 5 minutes early. I go for 5 minutes early to the meetings, meditate for about 2 or 3 minutes, just close my eyes and calm my mind, empty my mind rather, and I'm able to really do wonders in a meeting. The days and weeks and hours of my planning is not that effective than the instant decision I take in the meeting. It's really effective for me. Thank you. This is what I could share about my experiences